guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Heather. Before I get started, don't forget to subscribe. If you like my content, which is basically everything between reviews, dentures, autoimmune, my life, things like that, just subscribe and click that tiny little bell button and click all so you don't miss out on my giveaways. I do them often. Also, link down below. That's Thomas. Hi. Link down below in the description, which is the arrow next to the title of the video. There will be a link for my Facebook support groups if you are interested. I have them for dentures and scleroderma. I normally like to give out Christmas cards, what I've been doing for the last couple of years. In my scleroderma support group, what I've been doing, if people give me their addresses, I send them Christmas cards to cheer them up for when they're down. So if you want to get in on the scleroderma one, get in on that. If you guys want me to do that for dentures, that would be funny and cool because I'm sure I could find some cool Christmas cards. I know some people aren't into Christmas, but if you are, comment below if you're interested because I might actually do that for dentures as well, depending on whatever. But this video is kind of random, just chit-chatting, see how you guys are doing. Oh, my shirt. I don't know if you guys could see. Can't really see what it says backwards. You laugh, I laugh. You cry, I cry. You take my Dunkin' Donuts, I kill you. If anybody knows Jeff Dunham, that's actually a funny shirt. I'm actually doing air frying of my French fries. This is a mega machine, but it actually does baking, air frying. It does a bunch of stuff. It's Instant Vortex who does it. So if you want to get into it and check it out, it's very healthy. I have bad GI issues. Bad, really bad. So if I can eat crap but make it somewhat healthy, air frying is my doctor's recommended, and it's actually really, really good. I was sketchy, but it's actually really good. Don't mind the mess. A little messy. This is Stevie.
Hi.
He's so funny. He normally doesn't go into the videos. He's pretty
awkward.
Yeah, he's an awkward teenager, like hardcore awkward. Thomas is normally awkward in person, but when I put on a camera, that kid is like crazy. Hold on. It's beeping. Turn food. So I just want to talk to you guys while I'm cooking. Randomly just popped to my head. Feel like, hey, let's see how my homies are doing. So I'm just checking on you guys. You guys are always aware of things that I do, so I'm curious on how you guys are doing. And make sure that you guys are doing well. And I have no idea where my son put that. Okay, we'll use it. So, yeah, just curious on how you guys are doing. You guys can always email me. First of all, don't be shy, because many people email me all the time. Like, all the time. That's why I put my email out. And I mean everybody, people with any kinds of problems, people that just want a friend to talk to, somebody who's lonely. Like, I get everybody who messages me, guys. So don't ever feel awkward and, be like, hey, this is just weird doing this. Because that's why I give out my email. And it's my personal email. So it's not like one I just currently just did. Thomas, stop being a crazy man. Did you tell everybody what you're playing?
Brawlhalla.
He's playing a game called Brawlhalla. It's weird. It's like a little kid fighting game, sort of. I don't know. They're so far away in the game, I can't friggin' see crap.
Okay. If you know Super Smash Bros, it's kind of like that.
Okay, they're adults. I doubt very highly, unless they have kids, what you're talking about.
Well, it's kind of like that, but more like not 3D.
I don't know. I'm making the same face you guys are right now. Like, I don't know, bro. So, originally, I just wanted to talk to you guys. I was talking to a few people. People have been emailing me about patient advocacy and how they can have a better grip on their like health and situation, how to go about it. I'm gonna sit down because my knee's freaking killing me still. It's still swollen. Ah, my sunglasses. Yeah, my knee's all still blown out. I can't even see that I have a kneecap right now. So listen, when I first started, it's like I let doctors think that they're superior, I guess, because they come in. Listen, there's doctors that have come in many times acting so arrogant, and I won't take that. I think after me almost dying so many friggin' times, I don't know why some doctors or nurses start the job. Maybe they do it because they really want to tell people at one point. Now they're just sick of it. I don't really know. And I'm not saying all doctors and nurses, not at all, because I have some great doctors now. But it took me a long time to get there. So I wanted to do this and talk to you guys. I'm going to do a couple parts. I'm going to have a list of exactly how to go about your patient care. if you want to be totally involved and know everything about it, first of all, I want to say, go with your gut instinct. If a doctor walks in, they're, you know, you could tell by their arrogance, you could tell by the way they're treating you. And if they're not really listening to you, you should be equal partnership of your decision, of your healthcare, of what's going to happen, what you're going to take, what the medication causes. You know, if you don't feel like the diagnosis is right, you know, why they think that. Blood work is not just based on diagnosis, because my ANA tilde test came back positive for nuclearal, whatever, pattern, but I was at 640, which is pretty high. But there's higher. But some uneducated autoimmune doctors were like, oh, that's unspecific pattern. That's bullshit. You can even Google it, and it says it's the only one with scleroderma in it. I mean, there's a bunch of other patterns that share other diseases, including scleroderma. But the nuclear one is actually the only autoimmune in there, in that pattern, is scleroderma. So, I mean, there are doctors that are very uneducated, and they're like, oh, it's in your head, or, oh, you're young, you're fine. You know, I've had $1 for every time somebody said that to me, guys. Like, I wanted to do this series because I went through it, and it emotionally broke me down, and I was depressed, and I was becoming suicidal, and I was giving up on myself, and you start to doubt yourself. It's a lot involved. I didn't do it already because it's really emotional, and it brings back flashes, but luckily my memory's going, so a lot of it's not as vivid anymore. But I went through hell to get my diagnosis. It literally took about 4 or 5 years for somebody to actually care, and 9 rheumatologists. And I've had some arrogant people come to my face. And the whole thing is we hire them. They don't hire us. Our insurance pays them, or we pay them out of pocket with our copays and everything else. And don't be afraid to stand your ground. Like I always tell people, you could be respectful. You know, you can have a stern voice. You can do whatever. But always make sure, sorry, my potatoes are beeping. But always make sure you are an equal part of your healthcare. Always. I know it's not easy, but you have to be heard. It's your life, right? Sorry. Bang. It is your life completely. You make the calls. You make the shots. Yeah, they're the ones that have the career. They can tell you what you're sick with. They do have an upper hand because they know the stuff. But the one thing I can say is if somebody tells you, you know, I think you may have this, do your research. Like you guys know I'm a huge research person. I'll research anything. If you guys need help or guidance or direction of what doctor to see, you know, if you're in my New York area, you know, I can always give you numbers of what can help you. Like if you feel like your doctor's ignoring you, do something about it. Get a second opinion. I always tell people, like, I'm always nice. Always. You guys know me. I'm nice 99% of the time. I'm only mean if somebody's mean to me. That's just how it is. I always treat people the way I'd want to be treated. So do not go into an office and just be arrogant yourself and treat them like crap, because then they're just going to walk away from you. And then they're not going to want to treat you. So always make sure you just treat people the way you would want to be treated. You know? And, yeah, I don't think these are done. Sorry, guys. Cooking dinner and talking at the same time is not easy. But I am going to do a checklist part of exactly, you know, what you can do to make your healthcare better. So, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to show you guys. If you never had an air fryer before, I'm going to pick time because it's going to be on that too long. I'm going to try 6 minutes. See, you have all these options: bake, temp, reheat, roast, air fry, and then just cook start. But, 2 things at once. Multitask. But there's a fine line between knowing what you're talking about and arrogancy. So you don't want to be mean. Of course not, because you don't want them to be mean to you, you know. But I do have a checklist. I did write everything down. It's going to be in the next video of how you can get a better grip on your health and be a part of it. Because, guys, honestly, until, like, recently, I've never had 100% grip on my healthcare. You always want to see your blood tests. If they say, oh, it was normal, but then you're seeing them and they're above average, like, no. That's a trigger warning. Like, they should be on that and check it. Sometimes, you know, you have to wait it out. If your early diagnosis with autoimmune is not easy to diagnose, especially because a lot of them have the same symptoms. I always say to write a journal. And, you know, a pain journal is what I call it. When you have your bad days, you describe it. If you eat something, you know, whatever you ate, and all of a sudden you have massive esophageal problems and massive heartburn. Like, I'm just using these as an example. It doesn't have to be those, but you want to make sure you write things down. So your doctor, because I forget things easily, especially, my doctor's like, so Heather, how's it going? I'm like, good. I know it hasn't, but I have no idea. I don't remember. My memory's shot. So I write everything down. I hand them the composition notebook, and I was like, it's a shit show. Enjoy. But, yeah, I figured, I'm going to do a part and explain to you guys how you can do better with your health and be a part of it. And if you are going through a bunch of shit right now and you're not diagnosed and you want to get diagnosed and you don't know how to do the process and all that, first of all, email me. I can help you. I can set you up with the right people to help you. I can show you some sites and some information because I'm a very big research person. What I say to you is facts or personal, of what I've been through. I never speak for anybody else. I don't do any of that. But I definitely think it should be awareness out there because so many people just trust doctors off the bat. And I mean, when my gallbladder was infected, everybody ignored me saying it was IBS and I almost died. Literally had 24 hours to live because my gallbladder was leaking into my entire body. And I had liver stones. And the hospital sent me over to Albany Med to get the liver stones out. They took out my gallbladder and left the liver stones. So my liver panel was up to 2,500, which is like almost your liver's dead. It's like super bad at that point. And they had to find the liver stones, which they were really freaking tiny, stuck in a duct. The other hospital I went to, because I checked out of the one hospital, I was in such severe pain, like, oh, it's because of the surgery. I know what surgery pain feels like. This ain't no surgery pain. It's the same pain I walked in with. So I went to the other hospital, and they were like, they yelled at the other hospital. And the other hospital was like, oh, you can bring her back. We'll finish it. And they said, no, she wants nothing to do with you. We'll take care of it. And I was there for like a week, and they took out the stones, do all that. I literally came home right after that surgery because I did not want to be more apart from my kids because it was like 2 weeks, a week at each hospital. It's like insane. Well, I think it was more at the last hospital than the other. But it was freaking insane. And it's because nobody heard me. Everybody ignored me saying it was IBS. And statistically, you know what I heard? Statistically, my age doesn't have gallbladder problems. Really? Yeah, I have a lot of stories to tell you guys, which just makes me want to do so much about people to help them with their patient care and fight to be heard because I almost died many times. Many times. I have many freaking stories. So always be 100% in your health care. Always be 100%. If you're not feeling right, you fight to be damn heard or find a doctor that will listen to you because you do not deserve to be mistreated. You pay them to do a job. They need to do it correct, so you'll find somebody else who would do it. And it's not right what some doctors do. It really isn't. I mean, I've had people screw up my freaking infusions and have iron infiltration. And that was horrible. My arm was huge. I think I showed you guys that on a video. I'm not really sure because I was doing this when it happened. It wasn't even that long ago. It was like a month or so ago. So it was pretty crazy. It was actually, I think, in June, I want to say. I don't remember. Could have been beginning of July. I don't remember. But I definitely want to keep you guys aware. So this is more like an intro of what's going to happen and what I'm going to be talking about. If there's any certain things you guys want me to specifically talk about when it comes to patient advocacy and getting control of fighting for yourself, comment down below. You can privately email me. That is always an option. If you have scleroderma, you want to be part of my Facebook group, the link is down below. And if you have dentures and all of that, that link will be down below for that Facebook group. So, if you guys ever want to talk, I'm always here. You need help, you don't know what blood tests to do, there's certain things you want me to research. Even if I haven't been through it, I research everything, guys. Research, not in 2 minutes. I dig and dig and dig. And I call people and I get real information. So if you guys ever need help, I'm always here for you guys. And I hope you guys have a great day. I love you guys. God bless and stay safe. Later.